Whether in a C-suite or on a sideline, effective leadership can make all the difference. Let's examine how the new owner of a troubled franchise took command.
My ownership philosophy is that I actually don't own the team, that I'm a steward for the city of Washington. My job is to win for the city, to connect with the city, and to build a franchise that people can feel great about. The growth of sports has been so enormous that the size of some of these entities they're becoming global media companies. And so the ability for just individuals to carry the capital strain to invest in these businesses is getting hard. I mean, obviously, if you're going to spend $6 billion on something, truly, it's on you, right? It's ultimately on you. You're competing against very smart people. They all want to win too. So you have to develop all these edges, sports science and analytics and being attractive to players and a new stadium. And I think all that stuff builds into a winning franchise and a winning culture. I felt that it was really important to be visible, to be on site, to be at every game, to be there for practice, because I felt that the organization needed some stability and explain to the fans and the community what I stood for and what we were going to do.
We're so happy that you all have joined us on our quest to build an elite franchise. I know we're going to do it together.
We want to create a culture in Washington where the best and the brightest executives, business, coaches, front office, everyone say, we want to be at this place. And so to do that right, you have to treat people well. If you're treated respectfully as a fan, as a supporter, then you're very appreciative. And if you're not, you turn off.
Thank you. You guys showed up in droves.
I focus on high performance cultures as well as cultures of respect. It's a very consumer-facing business, a very public business. It's really important how you conduct yourself. We're on a long journey, and we really care, and we're going to hopefully bring Washington along with us.
Thank you, John! Thank you, John! How important is an owner's leadership style to how an organization is run?
Oh, I think it's everything. You need an owner that's very communicative. You need one that's very transparent in the way they operate the business. You have to have someone that's very collaborative in their approach to it.
But there's a certain hard-to-define cultural aspect of being an owner, too. What actually makes a good owner? And
you know it when you see it, but it's hard to describe.
And you know that, some teams in sports consistently make good decisions and some franchises don't. And the only common thing is the owners. But exactly what that owner is doing badly, sometimes it's really hard to put your fingers on it.
Owners get involved too much. It's often trouble.
That's generally the first mistake they make in an ownership situation, where they try to make decisions on player personnel and they basically micromanage the operation. They realize that's a recipe for disaster and failure, and they step back and let really talented, smart people run their operations.
And I would say that's probably where a lot of them have made their money over the years, is they've run really effective businesses to grow their wealth because they've hired and built a team around them that can help support some of the initiatives. You need to take that same approach to the business side of sports.
And there's a lot of ego. Let's be honest. There's a lot of ego. Most of the owners I've known over the years, they want to be appreciated, they want to be loved, and so it's a really tightrope that they walk.